I'm in the game to win some. She didn't want to roll with me until she seen a friend.
Alright guys, you see the title. Let's get right into this video. Talking about the Xbox Cloud and exactly what it can do to improve the overall gamer experience. Now before I start this video, I want to shout out my coworker George for bringing this to my attention, because it seems as though everyone is undermining this feature of the Xbox One, and this might be the one feature that makes the difference between the Xbox One and the PS4, considering that they're so alike according to a lot of game developers and a lot of game engineers. So now cloud is not something new that we've never seen before, but I did a little bit more research on the Xbox Cloud, or cloud in general. It's actually something more than I thought. Now initially I thought this term cloud computing was referred to a storage, just like you have with your iPhones, for example, and a lot of other devices which store extra stuff in this unknown cloud. But actually I was completely wrong. I'm going to leave the link in the description so you guys can read it for yourself. But the cloud engineer for the Xbox One exclusive Titanfall, John Showering, hope I'm pronouncing his name right, said that the cloud is based on having more servers. Let me repeat that. Cloud is based on having more servers to create a better and more balanced online service. Now servers were able to be run whenever and however they needed. So pretty much these servers are available whenever and however they needed based on the population of that particular game. So for example, if Call of Duty has over 1 million people playing, you're going to have a lot of servers. Not sure exactly how many servers are going to be running, but you're going to have a lot of servers because there are a lot of people playing. Now what that will also affect, will affect matchmaking. Obviously, you know, the lag will be probably at a very minimum, if any, and like I said, the matchmaker will speed up quickly, so when you look for a game, bam, you're already in a game. So that could possibly improve the online gaming experience, I think, because those are the issues that I have a lot with the last gen consoles. Now, as many as you know, certain games on the PS3 and the Xbox 360 had dedicated online servers, but not every game had dedicated online servers. Games for the Xbox 360 such as Gears of War 3 tried dedicated servers initially, and it worked pretty well in the beta and the first part of the game, but when they updated the game, it took the servers away for people who didn't have the map pack or the DLC. You really got to see the Gears of War true lag, and I don't think host is the way to go in the next generation. I'll get to that in a second. So we know PS3 and Xbox 360 had dedicated servers for a couple of their games. Now with cloud, every online game will have it on the Xbox One. Every online game will have the cloud, and it gives developers more leeway in making their games, because they will know it will run more smoothly on the cloud because you have these dedicated servers behind it. Now the article also goes on to say that the cheaper option is just to play on, the cheaper option last generation was just to go on and use hosts, playing on people's connection. Now that had problems because if the host lived out of country, let's say I'm in the US and the host country is in Brazil or something like that, you know, you're gonna feel the bandwidth issues and the lag and the latency issues because we're not close by. So you know, everybody knows the farther away, the higher chance of lag you're gonna get. So I could be playing with my friends who live in the same city as me, maybe like a couple miles away from me, and they would never lag. So when we used to get hosts on Gears of War, everybody that lived in my city, all my friends, we would not lag, and we would just, you know, run through people because we weren't lagging. So the problem with lag going in, well, last generation, that if it does exist in the PS4 and the Xbox One, is that it seems as though the people that were lagging had an advantage, and that to me makes no sense. I mean, you would think that the ones with a better connection should be able to just have their way, but it seems like the ones that are lagging, when you, especially in Call of Duty, when you're shooting them, it feels like they have an advantage because they can skip and slide everywhere they want, avoid your shots, and bam, you're killed. Even in Gears of War 3, Gears of War Judgment, the ones that are lagging, you're shooting them, you're not really hitting them, they can turn around and shoot you. For some weird reason, it's like that. You would think the person with the lag has a disadvantage. But anyway, so the cheaper option last generation was go with the host connection. They realized that going with host in the new generation console is not going to work. So the better solution is to just go ahead and with the cloud dedicated service. Now they've thrown this term around, but they're supposedly the cloud can do a lot more things. A lot of you have seen cloud feature on Forza, being able to emulate other people's driving techniques, emulate that in the cloud, and be able to use AI bots to drive just like your online competitors, which is very interesting. So that you won't be playing just straight bots. You'll be playing down to the T emulated online competitors, and you're supposed to get a better experience that way, because it's like playing real people, but you're not really playing. You're still playing the bots at the end of the day. Now, this cloud could be very interesting. A lot of people are undermining this because of the fact that it's not a feature that was talked about heavily. Everybody was talking about DRM and all that stuff, used games, and everybody's talking about the exclusive. Everybody's talking about the hardware, software power, the Skype, and all that. But I think the cloud might be the determining factor for whether which online service runs smoothly, because everybody knows online. This generation is all about online. Majority of it. Everybody loves online, so Xbox is focusing their attention on the online with the cloud. So we'll see. But yeah, we're going into the next generation with brand new console and hardware, software. Using hosts in this generation would show no integration. So they had to make a decision on, do we want to be innovative, or do we want to focus on Connect, which is still innovative because Connect 2.0 has some different things. But anyway, so that's just the article on that. Let you guys chime in on that. Will cloud be the turning point for the next generation, just like they thought DRM would? Well, with the cloud, in the sense that they're using it as a storage and dedicated service, and who knows what else going into the future, what developers will be able to do with the cloud, and that's the unknown part we don't know yet. So it'll be interesting to see what other things you can do with cloud. But just as of right now, that's what we know that it can do. At least it's been confirmed by engineers that have been using the cloud for their games. So anyway, let me know what you guys think, and check out my last video and check out future videos coming up. Yeah, this is your boy Retro. Oh, one last thing. I'm proud to say that my Best Buy store will be having a midnight release for the PS4 and the Xbox One. I will be doing live video because I'll be working that day when these consoles come out. So stay tuned to that. That's going to be fun because I'll be working it. I never worked a midnight release because this is the first midnight release we've ever had since I've been there. So anyway, that's just great news. Your boy Retro. Peace. Remember, guys, to like my Facebook page, the Retro Recap. As you can see here, the link will be in the description. I already have 44 likes on this page, and what this page will basically do for you guys is give you all the updates about when I'm going to upload a new video, when I'm going to be posting new videos in the future, and just some polls and questionnaires for you guys to answer. So yeah, don't forget to like my Facebook page. It has some interesting stuff on there. Once again, thanks guys.